Today on Rappler, full-page ads call for a second term for President Aquino. 2 anti-graft court justices may be held liable for the Kevlar helmet case. And Ebola comes to the United States.
Hello, I'm Paterno S. Makel. Welcome to Rappler, your social news network. Full-page ads parading the achievements of President Benigno Aquino film major daily Tuesday. The ads read, "Pinoy is still the best and only successor." The ads were paid for by the Movement for Reform, Continuity and Momentum, or more to come. Communications Secretary Sonny Coloma denies the palace is involved. Aquino earlier said he is open to a second term if the public wants it. The Philippine Constitution allows only one 6-year term for a president. After the dismissal of anti-graft court Justice Gregory Ong, Supreme Court Justice Marvic Leonen revisits the case of the Kevlar helmets purchase for the Philippine Marines. Leonen probes Ong's fellow 4th Division Justices Jose Hernandez and Cristina Cornejo, saying all 3 justices are equally liable for the highly irregular ruling. Ong chaired the 4th Division of Anti-Graft Court Sandigan Bayan. The Supreme Court dismissed Ong for ties with Development Fund scam mastermind Janet Napoles. Once again, Malacanang Defense Philippine National Police Chief Alan Purisima. Presidential spokesperson Edwin Lacerda on Wednesday says Purisima answered, quote, "truthfully and with candor" at the Senate hearing Tuesday. Purisima faces graft and plunder complaints over alleged anomalous deals, an underdeclared home in Nueva Ecija, and the lavish construction of his quarters in Camp Crame. Filipinos going abroad may now register for the 2016 national elections through overseas voter registration centers before leaving the country. The Commission on Elections, or Comelec, and the Foreign Affairs Department launched the first registration center Wednesday. Comelec is also pushing for internet voting for overseas absentee voters on Election Day. Voters can register until October 31, 2015. A heavy downpour floods parts of Metro Manila Wednesday, and in an advisory, State Weather Bureau Pag-asa warns of thunderstorms over Metro Manila and the provinces of Bulacan, Cavite, parts of Nueva Ecija, and Batangas. Affected areas in the metro include Rojas Boulevard, Makati, and Ortigas Center. Pag-asa says Metro Manila and the rest of the country will be partly cloudy to cloudy with isolated rain showers or thunderstorms. Check out Rappler's Project Agos microsite, a one-stop shop to help the public prepare better for disasters. Project Agos aims to raise awareness on climate change adaptation and disaster risk reduction and management. You can see what to do before, during, and after natural disasters like floods and earthquakes. Visit www.rappler.com/projectagos. The United States gets its first Ebola case. The man was infected in Liberia but diagnosed in Texas. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention Chief Tom Frieden says U.S. health authorities would contain the virus and monitor people who had been in contact with the man. Some lawmakers urge the U.S. government to take decisive action to prevent Ebola, calling it a, quote, "clear and present danger to the international community." Braving thunderstorms the night before, Hong Kong protesters continue to rally Wednesday. Police around the city's Golden Bohemia Square in preparation for the arrival of Hong Kong leader Leung Chun-ying with Communist Party officials. Leung earlier ordered demonstrators to stop the protests. They rejected his demands and instead asked him to step down. Leaders believe more people will join the protests, with Wednesday being a public holiday. The protests mark the most intense civil unrest Hong Kong experienced since its 1997 handover from British rule. China's decision to restrict who can stand for the city's top posts triggered the public outcry. Outgoing Indonesian President Susilo Bambang Yudhoyono decrees a reversal of a new law scrapping direct election of local leaders. But these did little to appease angry netizens tweeting hashtags Shame on you, SBY, and shamed by you since the bill was passed. YUDHOYONO's return from the UN Climate Summit in New York Monday was greeted with the hashtag Welcome Mr. Liar. Passed last Friday, the law is seen as a major blow to Indonesia's young democracy. Let's now look at Rappler's Wrap for today, a list of the 10 most important events around the world you shouldn't miss. At number 8, Microsoft announces Tuesday night, Wednesday morning in Manila, the latest Windows operating system. But it skips a few numbers and calls the new OS Windows 10. Its current version is called Windows 7. Microsoft says the new OS will provide integration across desktop and mobile. Windows 10 is expected to ship 2015. At number 9, a Filipino couple gets life imprisonment for human trafficking and producing videos of animal cruelty. Victor Ridon and Chita Dorma Ridon were arrested in 2011 when an animal rights group filed a case accusing the couple of producing and selling crushed videos online. The couple used scantily clad underage girls to kill and torture animals to appeal to the sexual fetish of some internet viewers. And at number 10, scuffles erupted in the Asian Games Tuesday as Korean boxers won in controversial bouts. The home court advantage did not sit well with India and Mongolia. Indian female boxer Sarita Devi refused to accept the victory of South Korea's Park Ji-na, while Mongolia threatened to pull out its boxers after male boxer Tushot Nyombayar lost against Ham Sang-myung in a contested decision. For the full top 10, visit Rappler.com/wrap. Every story on Rappler has a mood meter which gives you 8 emotions to choose from. Click how you feel and your vote comes down to the mood navigator in the middle of the front page, which crowdsources the mood of the day. It also gives you the top 10 stories with the most clicks. Many stories on our mood navigator today are political stories. We have this story that makes readers happy. VP Binay's lead in presidential race dips, 32% angry but 62% happy. Many other political stories on our mood navigator today garnered angry votes. More allegations surface versus Binay's, 98% angry. And this story, PNP chief, 3.7 million peso property built through honest work, 76% angry. But the story that got the most number of votes on our mood navigator today is not a political story. It's a story about tourism. Japan begins simpler visa process for Filipinos. 6% don't care. But 87% say they're happy about the story. This story brought out the mood of the day on our mood navigator. Today, most people are happy. That is Rappler's Newscast for today, Wednesday, October 1, 2014. Visit Rappler.com and watch our newscast Monday to Friday. Tell us how you feel on our mood meter and help us crowdsource the mood of the day. I'm Paterno Esmaquel. As we say at Rappler, tomorrow begins today.